Hi, my name is Ben Ford, and in the next 6 minutes, I'm going to share with you a crazy and kind of weird revenge story about how I wiped out my electric bill in less than 30 days, broke free from the electric company's slavery, and humiliated some big energy fat cats by getting them to actually pay me for electricity. You'll also discover how an entire town got their sweet revenge on a greedy electric company that had decided it was okay to raise everyone's bill overnight. Turns out it was a bad decision, and this legal monopoly got a nasty surprise when an angry mob used a secret energy breakthrough against them. But most of all, I'm going to show you how you can use the exact same secret to slash your electric bill by 50%, 75%, or more, and even get paid by the electric company, no matter how criminally high your current bill is. In fact, if the electric bill is driving you to an early grave, and if you're open to finding out more about an unconventional yet super effective way to make your power run slower or even backwards, I promise you that watching this short video is going to be the best thing you do this year. Because by the end of this revealing presentation, which won't be online for long, not only will you know exactly how to save hundreds of dollars on electricity every single month, but you'll also discover how simple, quick, and easy it is to do it, so you can enjoy complete energy freedom in as little as a month. Before I get into the nitty-gritty details, there's something I want to make absolutely clear. It is my opinion that most people who are looking for any how-to advice, including but not limited to my own, get little if any results. I think this is because they don't take action, or if they do, they usually don't keep trying after hitting the inevitable roadblock. But if you want to succeed, you need an open mind, an ability to try things a little different than you're used to. If you're simply buying how-to information and never use it, you're probably wasting your time. But if you're really dedicated to cutting your electric bill, then you're gonna love this. Again, this presentation won't be online forever, so please watch it while you can. Like I said, my name is Ben Ford. I'm a 54-year-old electrician from California. And if I'm energy independent today, it's all because of a little event that turned my life upside down. It happened 3 years ago in April, yet I remember it like it was yesterday. It was 9 a.m. and I was sipping on my morning coffee when I got a surprise visit from the meter man. "Hey, Mr. Ford, I have good news," he said. "Looks like next month you'll be paying less on electricity. We're installing one of those new power meters. They're a lot more accurate than your old one, and if you've been overpaying, this will save you some bucks." Good way to kick off a new day, I thought. I was already adding it up in my mind. You know what? Even $20 a month in savings would amount to something by the end of the year, and if it's all for free, why not? He installed the new meter and left, and in a few days I already forgot that this ever happened. It was all business as usual until I got the new bill in the mail and remembered the whole thing. I was itching to open it, like a kid on Christmas morning. And I was back to my calculations. Hey, I wonder how much this new meter is going to save me. $10 a month? $20 a month? It would be nice to save an extra $200 by the end of the year, but what if it's more? So I ripped open the envelope and scanned for that month's figure. And then my heart stopped for a fraction of a second. It hit me like a ton of bricks, and I couldn't understand what was going on. I hadn't saved $20, not even 10. Heck, I was staring at the new bill. It occurred to me that the old meter wasn't so bad after all. And as a cold chill was creeping down my spine, the reality of it all sank in. I was now paying $184 more than the last month, almost double my usual bill. And we hadn't changed anything. No new refrigerators, no new AC units, not one extra light bulb. Nothing that would explain even half of this increase. I grabbed the phone and I called the electric company to ask if there hadn't been a mistake. Their reply: "We understand your concern, Mr. Ford, but there's nothing wrong with the new meters. You've probably been underpaying till now. You should be happy." Happy? I was outraged, and I wasn't the only one. Because pretty soon, I found that most of my neighbors had been mugged by the electric company too. Everyone was paying anywhere between $150 and $230 more than they used to. In fact, every single one who had a new meter installed was now paying almost double their original bill. Yet no matter how many inquiries we made to the electric company, no matter how many petitions we signed or how many letters we wrote to our senator, nothing changed. We were angry and bitter, and we felt like we'd been left alone. All of a sudden, my number one wish was for my old bill to come back. I decided to do something about it, even if I didn't want to. So in the next month, I did everything I could to cut down on my electric bill. I changed all the light bulbs with more energy efficient ones. Then I felt like a fool when I realized how much I spent on light bulbs. I started switching off lights and sometimes the air conditioning despite the scorching heat. And pretty soon, my family labeled me the Power Nazi. It's all for a good cause, I kept saying to myself after yelling at the kids to turn off the lights. I knew I couldn't let the electric company cut into my savings, and I was willing to pay the price. A month later, I was holding a new bill in my hands. But this time, I was no longer excited, just a bit nervous. This time, I knew the bill would be lower, I just didn't know by how much. And you know what? After getting my family to hate me, after spending a small fortune on new energy-efficient appliances, after going through the hottest, sweatiest month we've ever had, my new bill